Well, I am looking, I'm searching, I've found near the ground my soul, myself, beneath this trail.
Hey friends, getting my stuff together. We're about actually a week today from leaving. And today I thought I would discuss food and nutrition and the things I've learned. I don't think I've ever really talked about the food I eat on trail in detail, and I've gotten questions over the years from people asking what the food entails. I've learned a lot and we've changed a lot, so this is what I'm going with to start. So it's about 100 miles, our first section, and we're planning on taking it pretty slow, testing out TC's knee, and I'm not where I want to be physically. So we're planning on slow, maybe averaging about 10 miles a day, a little more. So we're thinking 7 days ish for our first resupply. So this is my food supply for 100 miles. Sorry, that was the chair. First, breakfast. The past couple years, I've settled on this combination for breakfast just because it's quick and easy, a lot of nutrients. So for breakfast, I'll do 2 breakfast essentials in a liter of water and then an instant coffee. Um, Lunch we have here. Typically, I do tortillas. I call it my spicy fish taco, but I'll do tortillas with a packet of tuna fish and then Takis and roll that up into a taco kind of thing. I also have some nuts here, different chips, salt and vinegar. I love the salt and vinegar on trail because it meets the sodium needs that I need. And then tortillas, a couple of fig bars. So that's lunch. Snacks is where I'm changing it up big time this year. TC was talking with a nutritionist, and one of the things he was saying that I've been doing wrong, is with protein. Protein takes a long time to digest into your energy source. So during the day, he is suggesting that you stay away from protein, keep the protein for your night meal, because then that gives you overnight to digest it and to convert it into energy. But during the day, stick mostly with carbs and sugars, because that will convert to energy really, really quickly. A lot of thru hikers, like the big time thru hikers that are doing 30 miles a day, they do the carb and sugar thing. A lot of them also will put something in their mouth every hour. And that can be on your phone. You can have a timer set to go off every hour. And when that timer goes off, you just stick something in your mouth. So going off that philosophy, that's one area. Nutrition and food on trail, I've always had a problem with. I'm not a big eater on trail. I can't really say that I've ever experienced hiker hunger as it's described by other hikers. I have a problem eating on trail. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's not appetizing to me. I don't know. Anyhow, so that's one of the things I'm really learning about and learning how to fix so that I can go further faster this year. So anyhow, back to snacks and the eating something every hour. I figured 10 hours of hiking a day, and then take out breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that would be 7 snacks a day times 7. We got to 49. I can do math, I promise. So what I've done is, with the help of my husband and my mom, we've gone through and made sure that I have something to put in my mouth every hour 49 times for the first week that I'm hiking. So that's something like this would be one. So for 1 hour, I'll eat one of those. I have baby food here. I'm a big fan of baby food on trail. Contains a lot of nutrients, calories, easy to eat, and it's it's liquidy, so you don't have to expend too much energy or saliva, because when you're dehydrated, saliva and the process of breaking down foods becomes a problem. So baby food, I've carried for like 3 years, and it's definitely one of my go-tos. But that would be one snack. We got these Power Crunch bars this year. I can't do the bars anymore, the Cliff bars, all that kind of stuff. I can't do that. But we found these Crunch bars. They're really light, and lots of nutrition. So this will count as 2 for me, maybe even 3 sometimes. So we have that. Then we have the Fruit That's It bars, and those will count as 1. Fruit Leather counts as 1. I have fallen in love with this sweet chili mango. It's a dehydrated, super yummy. But each one of these large pieces will count as 1, maybe 2 pieces for 1, depending on how I feel. These are the Bare Naked granola bites. You can find them at Walmart, but this will probably be 3 servings. As far as the snack, put something in your mouth every hour, this will be 3 servings most likely. I have chocolate covered blueberries. Would not carry these in the desert because you're just going to end up with a massive mess. It's gross. Chocolate in the desert's gross. We'll just put it that way. So I have the chocolate covered blueberries, and then I have dehydrated pineapple also. So lots of sugar and carb in this every hour snack mix. And then these 3 I will actually put together in like a grab bag candy trail mixy thing. It's just what I like to eat. I also like Hi-Chew and Starburst, but I didn't feel like unpackaging them, so I left those out of the first mix. So that will be snacks. And then dinner, I've settled on Mountain House. It's quick, it's easy, nutrient dense. I like it. So I pretty much always have a Mountain House meal for dinner. You'll notice I do repackage a lot of stuff. A lot of my snacks are repackaged. My dinners are always repackaged. We've got to carry out all our trash, and so the less trash you have, the better. And like the Mountain House come in these big old packages. Not only is it a lot of trash to carry out, but it takes up a lot of space in your pack too. So repackaging it into the Ziploc saves space, saves me trash, and it saves my cook pot because I cook straight in this bag. So usually what I'll do at dinner is I set my pot and stove up, boil my stove full of water, and then I just pour the water straight into the Ziploc. If you get the Ziploc freezer bags, they will not melt. So pour the water in here, zip it back up, wrap it up in a bandana to keep the heat in, wait about 5 to 10 minutes depending on which meal it is, and then I just eat it straight out of the bag. So then I don't have to clean my pot for anything either. And I can just fold this up and stick it in my little Ziploc trash bag, and it's less to carry out. I do use the Noon. I find that my body craves the Noon on trail. So I use Noon. And then for my other hydration, I also, hey babe, can you help me? Sorry, thank you. I also try to use one of the vitamin C packs, Emergency, whatever that is. I try to do one of those a day. Not always good at it, but I try. And then I also use the Liquid IV, especially if I'm in the desert. The Liquid IV I'll throw in a water bottle, and it helps. Something new we're trying this year, TC and I, her trainer has introduced her to something called Tailwind. It is a drink powder, but this one has 200 calories and like 50 grams of carbs. So while it's a drink, it's actually giving you a lot of the calories and stuff you need. So really, it's kind of, my husband and I go back and forth on this. I would say it was a snack substitute because it has the same nutritional value as a snack substitute. He says it's a bonus calorie that you're drinking and should not be included in the snack category. So I'm going to go with what he's saying, I guess, this time. Don't snicker at me. And I'm just counting it in my hydration, so I'm not counting it as part of my snack. Put something in my mouth every hour. So yeah, I think that's about it. Looking at this, I'm kind of overwhelmed. It seems like a lot of food. For me, it's an overwhelming amount of food. So I have found that if I look at it as this is 100 miles worth of food, it doesn't seem so substantial. So that's the mind thought that I have to go through. Because otherwise the food in this amount is really, really overwhelming for me. So yeah, there's my food, typically what I eat on trail. And if you have any questions, shoot them to me and I'll try to answer them. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so I just stuck all my food in my food bag and weighed it for shits and giggles, I guess. 12 pounds. I guess the one thing is it will convince me to eat to get the weight off my back, possibly. That weight is more than all my other gear put together. I may rethink that.
Nope.
That's really heavy for food for 1 week.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Anyway, so I have the Z-Packs food bag and then the Z-Packs odor-proof liner. I used to carry, I think it was called the Ursac sack, right, hon?
Yeah,
But it's a weird dimension and hard to pack. So I've gone to this year. This will be my first year carrying this. So we will see how I like it. I think I'm going to like it better. It is rather large. It's going to take up the room in my pack. But like I said, I'm hoping this will help me to eat more just so that I can get that weight off my back quicker. We'll see how that works. Okay, also, I just thought I'd add this into, not all the weight will be in my pack. I'm adding a fanny pack to my system this year. And so I'm hoping to be able to get at least my snacks. I don't think I'll be able to fit my lunch in here also. But at least all my snacks for the day will be in this pouch. So it won't all be on my back. And then the chips will go in the back of my pack down the net pocket. So the food will be dispersed a little bit, but that's still a lot of food.
There's no other place I'd rather be. Can't you see me out here walking in the rain and hail?